As a foreign language teacher, I'm always looking for ways to make my job a little easier. I have 28 classes, 5 grade levels with 5 classes every single day, and when I have to administer a test, it's a little difficult because I have to read the questions and the multiple choice options for the students to follow me. At the beginning, I used to do the quizzes or tests in PowerPoint and then project the big screen with the questions, the possible responses, and read by one. The problem is I have every grade level every day of the week, and I found myself reading and repeating myself 5 times the same test. So I found the Screen-O-Matic. It's a wonderful tool where I can record myself reading the questions, reading the responses, and it's a very good way to differentiate instruction for students who need extra time or English learners. Well, I'm going to begin by explaining how to use the Screen-O-Matic on a quiz for a foreign language teacher. First, I had my test or quiz made on Google Form. So Google Form gives you the option of have your questions. In this case, the responses are multiple choice because my students are novice. They have Spanish just once a week for 45 minutes, so they cannot have that much of proficiency on the language, so I have to read and they follow me. Then Google Forms also have the option of incorporate a video. So I did the questions. For example, question number 1. What do you say to your teacher in the morning? I show them a picture that shows the question. So they just don't have to read the question or follow me reading, but also they have a visual to have a better idea what the question is about it. Then I give them the multiple options. Me llamo José. Hoy es jueves 2 de noviembre del 2017. Buenos días. Then you can go over here and attach a video. So like you can see, I have the video already from YouTube. So if the student chooses the option that is not correct, let's say to the question, what do you say to your teacher in the morning? He will say, me llamo José. The program is going to tell him that that wasn't the correct answer, and he can go back and play the video to review. After reviewing the video, he can go back, check again the 3 different options, and select the best. And I had this idea from my class. There is a study where we can lower the affective filter by giving the students an option that makes them remember or go back to the information, and this is called the impossible to fail quiz. I think it's a very good idea. All we need is for them to feel confident with a foreign language. So I went to my old test and did every single question with the Screen-O-Matic and record myself reading the questions. Question number 2, I read the question, I read the 3 different options, and I upload the video review. Then I went back and incorporate each of these tests or quizzes into my Google Classroom. That way my students have an access to the test. It can be during their free time or when they are absent to my class, they can open their Google Classroom, access the test or the quiz, respond to the questions, and submit it to me. So I think this is a very good idea. I found myself reading the test just once, and students with modifications or absent students could take the test some other time. And this is my presentation on Screen-O-Matic. Thank you.